All right, good afternoon, Crytard. My name is Alan, and this is vlog number 33. Okay, so in case you guys haven't heard, last week we make the announcement that we have a new product. I guess you guys are gonna think that I'm gonna talk about this today, right? Okay, so yeah, this is the Maxim 9. I am actually not gonna talk about this today. There's something else I want to discuss. Um, okay, so last week, the announcement, there is actually two more things in the announcement that people probably overlooked. Number one is, Maxim 9. Number two is we have a new website. The new website have a completely redesigned. Um, there is also a help center in the website. So basically, you go to help center, you type in some questions, and the query will come up with some answers. If you try it, if you haven't done already, if you type in the questions and nothing comes up, let me know. We can probably fill in the answer and put it back on the website. And thirdly, there is actually a web store, and we have not done anything like this before, and we decided to actually do a direct sales on the accessories and parts for all of the Crytek products online. Now, unfortunately, the service right now only available for U.S. resident. If you are living outside of the United States, I think the shipping and tax, all this stuff is calculated is totally different. So we're not ready to do that just yet. We're looking into it, but I have no promise when it's going to be available. But at least for the U.S. Users, they have a way to access Crytek parts and accessory online, and you can purchase directly. It's going to ship directly from our warehouse in Virginia. That's actually where the firearms are warehouse located. So yeah, they were handling all the logistics. All right. So if you actually have a look at the web store, you'll probably notice a few new products there. Again, we didn't make any big announcement of it, but let's talk about some of the stuff that in the web store. This is a magazine, and yeah, when you look at it, it looks just like the regular Crytek midcap, but this is actually the original intention how we want to make this magazine this way. And there's actually a couple unique features on this magazine. Number one, it has a plunger. This help all the BBs feed directly into the hop up chamber. So if you remember, sometimes when you for firing, there's no more BB shooting out. When you remove the magazine, there's some BB will fall out from the chamber. But with this plunger, everything feeds. And number two, this magazine is a selectable for between 30 and 120. There is a switch in here. So the switch allow you to change the capacity the way you want it. Like, for instance, if you do a 30 round, yeah, it will completely feed 30 round. One more thing about this magazine is the spring. The spring is a high tension spring. It's different than the one currently in our product that shipped with the gun, but this spring has been independently tested by Umbrella Armory. They've tested their upgraded guns with running 45 plus rounds per second, and it feed flawlessly. So yeah, give it a try if you're interested in one of these Macs. Because of the cost, it actually with all the feature add on to it, it's going to cost a bit more than a regular Crytek magazine. But if you like this, give it a try. All right, so go to the website, check it out. Now, let's go to my favorite subject. The website you'll probably notice is there are some new accessories for the P90. Now, the P90 is very special to me. It's actually one of the first AEG that I picked up when I started playing with airsoft many years ago. Yeah, the P90 is a very unique looking gun. I love unique guns, and it's one of those guns you hate it or love it. There's some quirks to it. The trigger is kind of funky, the pulling the trigger, and then it's very hard to find magazine pouch. Very difficult to sling the gun. But despite of all that, it's a really good gun. The hop up is phenomenal on the Tokyo Marui P90. So obviously, when we design our P90, we want to improve some of the quirks that back in the old design. One of the things that I really do not like is how tall the cheek from the cheek rest to your eye level. It's so tall. It's very tall. It's let's just take this one for example. Okay, when we designed this, I want to follow how Marie, not not Marie, how FN originally intended to have this rail on it with an integrated optic. I haven't found a replacement for the integrated optics, which is a reflex sight, but they using a top rail to replace the middle where you put in the optic. But with this on here, your cheek rest to here is at least 2.25 inch height. That's quite tall. When you put a top optic on top, it's going to be like 3 inches from cheek rest to eye level. So that's number one thing I definitely want to change. So what I thought about it is, well, let's redesign the whole upper. So I'm going to show you this. Now, to remove the P90 upper, extremely easy. Is one button, so the entire thing come off. Let's check this one out. This is a low profile modular upper. Yeah, so from your cheek rest to here is about 1 inch. Then you put an optic, perfectly lined up with your eye level. I've also added we also added the barrel shroud to extend the here. What you can do is you put this on, you can actually replace the inner barrel with a CRB barrel, inner barrel. Yeah, it reached the same length, same distance with the CRB. So this is a modular design. Now, when I said modular, I really mean it, because there's some people who want to run really lightweight. Where is the other one? Oh, it's hiding behind me. Okay, so yeah, this is the what I call the Speedkill P90. So basically, it comes from this. You remove the back the bracket in the back, change the top rail to a short one, and this is what you get. So yeah, you put in a small optic and you're ready to rock. But it doesn't stop here. What happens if you want something a little bit more tactical, right? Again, start from this, and we added a new handguard. All right, so this is a new handguard. Basically added the M-lock in the front and a modular handguard on the bottom. We can actually remove this. Yeah, so this is basically how the P90 is gonna look. A bit more futuristic. Anyway, comment below if you like it or not. So that's pretty much it. So remember, be nice, be kind. See you next time.